Mr. Wood, who do you wish to call next?
Judge Ramel for the state.
Mr. Ramel, who do you wish to call next?
Lieutenant Jared Willmore.
Lieutenant Jared Willmore.
Yes, Your Honor.
Lieutenant Willmore, if you'll come forward, please stand here in front of the plexiglass, raise your right arm and face the clerk.
Yes.
Lieutenant Willmore, you can have a seat here at this witness stand. You can take off your mask when you've been seated there. Please pull yourself up close to that microphone as we're making a record, and this plexiglass causes a little bit of issue with the sound being carried. Please wait for the question to be completed before you start your answer. Mr. Wood, you may inquire when you're ready.
Judge, again, Mr. Ramel for the state.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ramel.
Thank you. Can I have you state your full name and spell it for the record?
Jared Scott Willmore, Jared Scott, and Willmore, Willmore.
Where are you employed?
Madison County Sheriff's Office.
Mr. Ramel, will you pull that microphone a little closer
Yes,
to you?
And how long have you been employed for Madison County Sheriff's Office?
It'll be 17 years this year.
Okay. And how long in law enforcement overall?
17 years.
And are you post certified?
Yes.
Okay. What are your current assignments and responsibilities?
Currently, I'm the lieutenant over the Madison County Jail, and I'm in charge of managing that facility.
Lieutenant, as a part of your current responsibilities, do you oversee the jail Telmate system in Madison County?
Yes.
Can you explain what that system is and how it works?
The Telmate system is our inmate communication system. It's the phone system, so inmates can communicate with their friends and family. On the outs, we offer phones, and then we also offer video tablet visits.
And how long have you overseen Telmate in Madison County?
Since 2016.
Okay. What is involved with maintaining the jail call system?
A lot of it is self-maintained, but it's just following up on phone calls, visits, monitoring visits and phone calls, and making sure there aren't any violations of the program or anything like that, and also making sure that there aren't any safety concerns that come across that system.
Whenever an inmate places a call, is any information recorded or stored regarding that call?
Yes, everything that comes across Telmate is stored, with the exception of clergy visits and attorney visits and phone calls.
And how do you access the information?
I access it through, it's a web-based program, and I have a username and password to log in.
Do you have the ability to edit or make changes to any of this information?
No.
For instance, you cannot edit or change the date and times of the call.
No.
Can you explain the process of an inmate at Madison County Jail of making what they have to do to be able to make a call?
So when an inmate is booked into our facility, they're issued a PIN number specific to them, and they use that PIN number to access the phone system or the tablet, whichever they are going to use. And it's also a voice verification process. So they enter their PIN number, go through a voice prompt, and then once that's completed, they are allowed access into that system.
And they are provided their own PIN number.
Correct. Yeah.
And how do you ensure that inmates do not place calls on behalf of other inmates?
We monitor that. Our staff monitors that daily, and we can see who uses what PIN number. And so if an inmate uses another inmate's PIN number via phone call or tablet, we can confirm that and show that the wrong PIN number has been used.
And I'm going to talk for a second about, they make a call to the outside world, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about that outside individual that they attempt to call. Is that person required to set up an account or have the option to set up an account?
If they make a phone call to the outside, not necessarily if it's a phone call.
But if two individuals are regularly communicating with each other, can that person set up an account, put money on the account?
Yes.
And will there be a name attached on that account?
Yes.
Lieutenant, at the prosecutor's office request, did you access calls made by an inmate named Lori Vallow?
Yes.
And did you listen to those calls?
Yes.
Judge, if I could have defense provided an opportunity to look at what has been marked as State's Exhibit 20 and then have the witness handed State's Exhibit 20.
Exhibit 20 will be handed to the witness.
Lieutenant, do you recognize that?
Yes.
What do you recognize it to be?
It's a CD with the digital phone call that I burned on the 31st of July. That's the phone call that was placed on June 9th, 2020.
And is there a timestamp that you put on it, the time it was made?
Time of day, it was at 11:03 a.m.
And you created that disc yourself?
Yes.
And your initials and its time to date when you did that?
Yes.
And is it a true and accurate representation of the call that you listened to and recorded to that disc made by inmate Lori Vallow on June 9th, 2020?
Yes.
And to your knowledge, Lieutenant, that call, was it made, did the outside number of that call was made to have a name attached?
Yes.
And what was that name?
Chad Daybell.
Judge, I would move to admit what has been marked as States 20.
Mr. Pryor?
No objection, Your Honor. Thank
And
you.
Judge, I would move to publish.
Exhibit 20 will be admitted. We'll also have it published. Madam Bailiff, if you can please put that in the machine.
From and paid for by an inmate at Madison County Jail. This class is subject to recording and monitoring. If you don't wish to pass, hang up on. Thank you for your silence.
No.
Are you okay?
They're searching the property.
The house right now?
Yeah. Yeah. And so Mark means we'll be talking to you.
Okay. What, are they in the house?
No, they're out in the property.
Are they seizing stuff again?
They're searching. There's a search warrant, and so one of them just to them as kids.
Okay.
Yeah. So I tried to set up a call. Glad you called.
Yeah.
Judge, can we have a pause for a moment?
Sure.
Judge, just inquiring if that's as loud as it gets. I'm not sure if the court would be able to hear that.
I'm not able to hear it very well. I don't know if there's an IT person that can look at the settings to see if there's another volume feature beyond just the one that you're looking at there.
Judge, would it be appropriate to take a short break to see if we can resolve that issue?
Why don't we do that? We'll take a short recess, have IT resolve that issue, and then if we want to start from the beginning or where we're at, we'll do so. It is just after 11 on the 4th of August, 2020 in State v. Daybell. The court took a brief recess so that we could try to work out some of the technology concerns of publishing this exhibit. I note that the witness has left the witness stand. It's my understanding there's been a stipulation that excused this witness at this juncture. There's been admission of the exhibit. And there's also been a stipulation that the exhibit can be published, Exhibit 20. It is my understanding the state is desiring to restart Exhibit 20 from the beginning and to republish. Is that correct, Mr. Rammel?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, you may do so.
Thank you, Judge.
A call from and paid for by an inmate at Madison County Jail. This crime is subject to recording and monitoring. If you don't wish to help, hang up now. Thank you for your time.
Hello?
Are you okay?
So they're searching the property.
The house right now?
Yeah. Yeah. So Mark Means will be talking to you.
Okay. What, are they in the house?
No, they're out in the property.
Are they seizing stuff again?
They're searching. There's a search warrant, and so one of them just did on his kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to set up a call. Glad you called.
Yeah.
So we'll see what transpires.
Okay.
Yeah, don't.
What do you want me to do? Pray.
What?
What do you want me
Yeah,
to
pray. Pray. Yeah.
Okay. What can I do for you?
I'm feeling pretty calm. I would call Mark, though, maybe. Just talk with him.
Have you talked to him already?
I did call him, yes.
So he knows what they're doing?
Yeah. It's okay. Call from somebody else I need to talk to. I love you so much.
Okay, I love you. Should I try to call you later?
I don't know. I don't know. You can try, yeah. I'll answer if I can.
Okay.
I love you, and we'll talk soon.
Okay, baby. I love you.
Okay, love you. Good night.
The court notes that the sound quality was not great on that, but that has been admitted into evidence. The court is going to take the liberty to listen to that outside of the courtroom in preparation of making its ruling. And I may do so on a different device to try and get the sound quality to be better. Any objection to me using that disc to try and get sound quality on a better device, Mr. Pryor?
No objection whatsoever from the defense, Your Honor.
Mr. Rammel?
Nothing from the state, Judge. Thank you.
That concludes the witness, the jailer that